Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. You know, when I think about safety at work, I think about my old paper route. The biggest hazard I had to deal with was Mr. Henderson's sprinkler system. But the truth is, for millions of people, a safe and healthy workplace is so much more than dodging sprinklers. That's why I'm excited to dive into this series on essential HSE plans. Your guide to building a workplace where everyone can thrive. We're going deep on the strategies that companies use to prevent accidents, protect the environment, and promote well-being. And trust me, this isn't just about checking boxes, it's about creating a culture of safety and responsibility. So, buckle up, grab your hard hat. Just kidding, you won't need one here. And let's get started on building a safer, healthier, and more sustainable future together. All right, let's kick things off with the foundation of it all. The HSE management plan. Think of this as the safety constitution for your entire organization. This plan lays out the ground rules, the big picture goals, and how you're going to achieve them when it comes to health, safety, and the environment. First things first, it clearly defines everyone's roles and responsibilities. It's like a safety delegation. Who's in charge of what? From the CEO all the way to the newest team member. It also sets out how you'll identify and assess potential hazards. Because let's face it, because construction site has different risks than an office, right? This plan makes sure everything's covered. And here's the thing, this isn't a set it and forget it kind of deal. A good HSE management plan includes ways to track progress, measure results, and make improvements along the way. It's about constantly striving to be better. This plan is the backbone of a strong safety culture, and it sends a clear message that your organization is serious about protecting its people and the planet. Remember, a safe and healthy workplace starts with a solid plan. Let's be honest, life is full of surprises, but in the workplace we want to minimize those surprises, especially when it comes to safety. That's where the risk assessment plan comes in. This plan is all about identifying potential hazards before they turn into oh moments. Think of it like this. It's like scouting out a hiking trail before you set off. You want to know about steep cliffs, slippery rocks, and maybe even where to find the best views. Similarly, a risk assessment plan looks at every nook and cranny of your workplace, from the equipment you use to the tasks your team performs, to pinpoint anything that could pose a risk. But it doesn't stop there. Once you've identified the hazards, you need to figure out how likely they are to occur and how serious the consequences could be. This helps you prioritize your efforts, focusing on the riskiest business first. And finally, you develop control measures. These are your safety nets, your preventative actions. It could be anything from providing the right safety gear to modifying a process to make it safer. Remember, a little planning goes a long way in preventing accidents and creating a safer workplace. So let's assess those risks and stay one step ahead. Okay, folks, let's talk about the what-if scenarios. We hope they never happen, but it's crucial to be prepared just in case. That's where the Emergency Response Plan, or ERP, swoops in like a superhero. This plan is your playbook for handling emergencies, from minor incidents to major events. It outlines a clear course of action so everyone knows exactly what to do when every second counts. First and foremost, it defines different types of emergencies you might encounter. Fires, natural disasters, medical emergencies, you name it, the ERP has got it covered. Then it maps out evacuation routes and assembly points, because in an emergency, clear directions are key. And here's the important part. The ERP outlines communication protocols. Who do you call? How do you alert employees? Having a clear chain of command can make all the difference in an emergency situation. But it's not just about having a plan on paper. Regular drills and training exercises are essential to making sure everyone knows their role like the back of their hand. Remember, practice makes perfect, even when it comes to emergencies. All right, let's talk about safety education, because you know what they say? Knowledge is power. A well-crafted safety training plan is like giving your employees a superpower, the ability to identify hazards, prevent accidents, and work safely. This plan isn't just a one-time orientation video, it's about ongoing education that evolves with your workplace. Remember those risk assessments we talked about? Well, the safety training plan takes those identified hazards and tailors the training accordingly. It covers everything from basic safety protocols to specific procedures for operating machinery or handling hazardous materials. And it's not just about lectures and manuals. Interactive workshops, hands-on demonstrations, and even virtual reality simulations can make learning engaging and effective. Remember, a well-trained workforce is a safe workforce. By investing in safety training, you're investing in the well-being of your employees and the success of your organization. Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something near and dear to my heart: protecting our planet, because sustainability isn't just a buzzword, it's our shared responsibility. That's where the Environmental Management Plan, or EMP, comes into play. This plan outlines how your organization is going to minimize its environmental footprint. We're talking about reducing waste, conserving energy, and managing your impact on air, water, and land. It's like a green roadmap for your business. The EMP starts by identifying the environmental aspects of your operations, what resources you use, what emissions you produce, and how your activities might affect the ecosystem. Then, it sets specific and measurable targets for improvement. It's not enough to just say you want to be more sustainable, you need concrete goals. And here's the key. The EMP establishes procedures for monitoring your environmental performance. This way you can track your progress, identify areas for improvement, and make sure you're staying on track with your sustainability commitments. Remember, a healthy planet means a healthier future for everyone. All right, let's talk about high-risk activities, those tasks that require an extra layer of caution and control. That's where the Permit to Work (PTW) system steps in to ensure safety. Think of the PTW system as your safety gatekeeper for high-hazard tasks. It's a formal, documented system that ensures these activities are planned, assessed, and carried out with the utmost care. Before even a wrench is lifted or a blowtorch is ignited, a permit must be issued. This permit isn't just a rubber stamp. It's a comprehensive document that outlines the specific hazards, the necessary precautions, and the authorized personnel allowed to perform the work. But here's the crucial part. The PTW system emphasizes communication and collaboration. Before work begins, all involved parties, from the workers to the supervisors, meet to discuss the task, the risks, and the control measures. It's like a safety huddle before a big game. Remember, when it comes to high-risk activities, there's no room for shortcuts. The PTW system ensures a meticulous approach, preventing accidents and protecting your most valuable asset, your people. Chapter 7, Incident Investigation and Reporting Plan. Learning from mistakes, preventing future ones. Okay, let's face it, accidents happen, but what's important is that we learn from them and prevent them from happening again. That's where the Incident Investigation and Reporting Plan comes in. This plan is all about turning mishaps into valuable lessons. It's not about assigning blame, it's about understanding the root cause of an incident so we can prevent it from happening again. Think of it as a safety detective, carefully piecing together the clues to find answers. The plan outlines a clear process for reporting incidents. And here's the thing, we want to encourage reporting of near misses too, because near misses are like free safety lessons. They give us a chance to fix a problem before it becomes a bigger issue. Once an incident is reported, a team swings into action to gather evidence, interview witnesses, and analyze data. Their goal? To identify the underlying causes, not just the symptoms. Remember, every incident, big or small, is an opportunity for improvement. By embracing a culture of reporting and learning, we can create a safer workplace for everyone. Chapter 8, Health and Wellness Plan. Happy, healthy, and ready to work. All right, let's talk about something truly important, the well-being of your employees. Because a healthy workforce is a happy and productive workforce. That's where the Health and Wellness Plan strides in to save the day. This plan goes beyond basic workplace safety. It's about creating a culture that supports the physical and mental health of every employee. Think of it as a holistic approach to well-being. We're talking about promoting healthy habits like regular exercise and good nutrition. It might include offering gym discounts, healthy snacks in the break room, or even on-site fitness classes. But it's not just about physical health. Mental well-being is just as crucial. The Health and Wellness Plan might include resources for stress management, mindfulness workshops, or access to counseling services. Remember, when employees feel their best, they perform their best. By investing in their health and well-being, you're investing in the success of your organization. It's a win-win. Chapter 9, Contractor Safety Management Plan, extending safety beyond the company walls. Okay, let's talk about contractors, those valuable individuals who help us get things done. But even when someone is temporary, their safety should never be compromised. That's where the Contractor Safety Management Plan comes in to ensure everyone on site is protected. This plan extends your safety net to include contractors, vendors, and anyone else who might be working at your facilities. It's about creating a consistent safety culture, regardless of who's holding the tools. Before a contractor sets foot on your site, the Contractor Safety Management Plan kicks into gear. It starts with a thorough pre-qualification process, ensuring that contractors meet your safety standards. Think of it as a safety screening process. It also outlines clear communication channels, so contractors are always in the loop about safety procedures, potential hazards, and emergency protocols. Remember, communication is key, especially when working with external teams. And here's the important part. The plan includes regular monitoring and oversight to ensure contractors are adhering to safety protocols. It's about working together to create a safe environment for everyone. All right, let's talk about the power of positive reinforcement when it comes to safety. Because sometimes a little encouragement can go a long way. That's where the behavior-based safety, BBS plan comes in, focusing on the human side of safety. This plan is all about promoting safe behaviors and recognizing those who are going above and beyond to keep themselves and their colleagues safe. It's about creating a culture where safety is everyone's responsibility. Instead of just focusing on what went wrong, the BBS plan celebrates what's going right. It encourages employees to look out for each other, to provide positive feedback, and to speak up if they see something unsafe. The plan might include things like safety observation cards where employees can acknowledge their colleagues for safe acts. It could also involve safety committees where employees from different departments collaborate to identify and address safety concerns. Remember, safety isn't just about rules and regulations. It's about creating a positive and supportive environment where everyone feels empowered to work safely. Okay, let's talk about safety checkups, those regular assessments that keep your workplace in tip-top shape. Just like we go to the doctor for checkups, our workplaces need regular safety audits and inspections to make sure everything is running smoothly. This plan is all about proactively identifying potential hazards, ensuring compliance with regulations, and maintaining a safe and healthy environment for everyone. Think of it as a safety tune-up for your workplace. The Safety Audits and Inspections Plan outlines a schedule for regular inspections covering everything from equipment to work practices. It's like a safety checklist, making sure every box is ticked. But it's not just about finding faults, it's about identifying areas for improvement and implementing corrective actions. It's about constantly striving to enhance your safety performance. Remember, regular audits and inspections aren't just about compliance. They're about creating a culture of continuous improvement where safety is an integral part of your operations. And finally, let's talk about the bigger picture, how our businesses impact the world around us. Because sustainability and corporate social responsibility aren't just buzzwords, they're essential for long-term success. That's where the Sustainability and CSR plan comes in, aligning your business goals with your commitment to the planet and society. This plan outlines how your organization is going to operate in a way that's environmentally responsible, socially equitable, and economically viable. It's about doing good while doing business. We're talking about reducing your environmental footprint, engaging with your community, promoting ethical sourcing, and treating your employees fairly. It's about being a responsible corporate citizen. The Sustainability and CSR plan sets clear targets for reducing waste, conserving energy, supporting local communities, and promoting diversity and inclusion. It's about making a positive impact on the world. Remember, sustainability and CSR aren't just good for the planet and society, they're good for business. Consumers are increasingly choosing brands that align with their values, and employees are more engaged when they work for companies that care. Wow, we covered a lot of ground, didn't we? From risk assessments to emergency response plans, and from sustainability to behavior-based safety, we explored the essential plans that form the bedrock of a safe, healthy, and sustainable workplace. By integrating these plans into your operations, you're not just checking boxes, you're creating a culture where everyone feels valued, protected, and empowered to do their best work. Remember, a safe and healthy workplace is a productive workplace. So let's continue to learn, to grow, and to champion safety and responsibility in everything we do. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and remember, safety starts with each and every one of us. Stay safe out there.